Okay, hello. Uh, Welcome back. This is kind of, I don't know, this is a test stream. I'm not sure if I really want to play Youngblood as like my actual next game, but I was thinking about it the other day. I was talking with Anarchy about Youngblood, and I kind of felt like replaying it. Um, I'm not sure how, like, I'm running this as a test stream because I'm not sure how well my computer is going to handle streaming this, and this is a bit of a newer game than Saints Row 3 was, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna go. So I figured I'd just play for like a half hour, an hour, or something like that, and see how it goes, and see if I feel like actually continuing with this as my next game. But yeah, let's give it a shot. You are one of the Blaskowitz sisters, Jess and Soph. You will now select your character in the starting loadout. Since Jess and Soph are twins, they are equally proficient. So you will be able to use the same weapons and gear and learn all skills that the game has to offer. As you go through each selection, press R to view more information about making your choices. Soph or Jess? I like playing as Soph. Golden Eagle or Blue Shark? Blue Shark. I mean, I'm gonna change my costume afterwards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Bolt Head or Hammerhead? Again, I'm gonna change it, but I think these both are kind of shitty, honestly. I think the bolt head looks less shitty, but pistol or machine pistol? Definitely machine, or definitely regular pistol. Hatchet or knife? They both have different death animations. Like with the hatchet, when you kill guys, you like hack off their limbs and stuff, and with the knife, you'll do like multiple stabs. I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's go with the hatchet. Crush or cloak? Always cloak. For me, anyways. Armor prep or I want health prep. Or, well, okay, I'm gonna change that afterwards anyways, so we'll go with health prep for now, but this is just starting out.
Pick your head up, Jess. Come on now.
What is that thing?
Bighorn. No idea what it's doing in these parts. Must have strayed from the flock.
5 more. Looks scared.
Yeah. Driven off by the storms, I reckon. I don't know about this.
Can I take the shot?
Situation like this, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. Your mind will slip into that scope. Awareness will narrow to the head of a pin. You make sure while you're stalking that bighorn, you're still watching out for what's stalking you, baby. Good. Good, all right. All right, tell me what you're sensing.
It's gonna rain soon.
Good. What else?
I don't know, there's a band of coyotes about 100 yards northeast of here. 5 more, Zofia, kick! Kick! Ugh. Keep your hands up. Again.
No more, Mama.
This is how you die. This is the moment they get you. We die because we let them kill us. You will face a big, strong Aryan true believer who can push through pain for 1 second longer than you do. And that's all it takes.
When does it stop, Mama?
Listen, kochanie, to survive is to embrace the suffering, to stand up and carry it. Okay? Teraz jeszcze 5. 5 more.
Nie bać to.
Hey, language, Zofia.
Daddy.
Yep. What else?
Daddy? Are you leaving?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Situational awareness. It'll save your life. Come on now. Take your shot before the rains come.
You guys hungry?
Look at you. Well done.
Y'all all right here?
Wow, good for you, Kenneth. I was beginning to think you lacked that killer instinct.
Screw you, Arthur.
Girls, you be nice to each other. Now, come on.
What? It's a compliment.
Shut up.
I've always liked Machine Games
Girls are young women.
movies.
When did that happen? What's the matter, darling?
Gotta get out of the rain.
Scalpel? So you girls are sisters, c'est bien ça?
Twin sisters.
Daughters of the famous Captain Blazkowicz himself.
Except for Abby here, she's a friend of the family.
We know he was here, ma'am.
He came here looking for something, and then he helped us fight the Nazis, and suddenly he was gone. Plus d'éther, s'il te plaît, Jacques.
You have antibiotics, Jack?
Oh, poor Jacques, he's a mute. Why do you want antibiotics?
He's got peritonitis.
Oh, and how do you know this?
Swollen abdomen, rapid breathing. His peritoneum is inflamed, which will eventually lead to sepsis and death. He needs antibiotics.
Oh, you come over here, you help?
I'm cool.
Ma'am, please.
Everyone calls me Juju.
Will you help us find him, Juju?
Wearing power suits.
Yep.
We don't have anything like this here. Can you handle a gun?
Damn straight.
Have you ever killed Nazis before?
Listen, ma'am. We were born to kill Nazis.
T'entends ça, Jacques? Born to kill Nazis.
We ain't kill no Nazis.
All right, Arthur, they don't need to know that.
Very well then. I may have an assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves. After the previous General Lothar Brandt was ousted from power by Berlin, they sent in a new general to fight the Paris uprising. This general is located in a zeppelin called the Nachtfalter. Kill him first. Then we may proceed with finding your father.
Look, Soph. Nazi. What you think?
We gotta kill him.
Oh, shit, Arthur, what's the plan? Try to get a clean shot from up here? You're so not ready for this. You'll miss the shot.
Shut up, I am ready.
Yeah. Yeah, we should try to get up close. Climb down there. I sneak up from the left, you sneak up from the right. Corner him and kill him. Man, are you crying?
I'm not fucking crying. Little nauseous is all.
You could have flaked out on me.
Hell no.
Well, let's go then, little Miss Blaskowitz. Just do what Mom and Daddy would do.
Keine Bewegung! Das wirst du noch bereuen!
You are Kenneth?
I think I'm fine. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got his brains in my mouth. Water, give me water.
The Terror Twins are so good. The best characters.
What if Daddy's hurt? Bleeding somewhere?
We can do this. We can find him.
Are you kidding me? We got this shit, sis.
Fucking A.
Remember, girls, you are the daughters of the man who killed Adolf fucking Hitler. You were born to do this. Your target, General Winkler, should be in the front end of the Zeppelin.
Copy that, Abster.
Okay, actually, if I am... let's turn off RTSS, because it looks like it hasn't shit out yet, so I guess that's a good sign. And I'd rather get this off the screen, so... Youngblood off, and then... Okay. Information computers. Computers give you information. Press Q or mouse 5 to kill people.
Achtung! Hier spricht General Winkler. Wir haben hier ein kleines Problem. Die Überwachungskameras haben gerade 2 Terroristinnen erfasst, wie sie Motorrüstungen angelegt haben, als sie auf meine Zeppeliner umgeschlagen haben. Ich wüsste es sehr zu schätzen, wenn ihr sie, sofort töten könntet. Vielen Dank.
Now, like you saw in the intro videos, this takes place in 1980. So, like the previous games took a lot of inspiration from alternate universe of those time periods. You're gonna see a lot of media, like alternate universe 80s American 80s music, but if it was done by the Germans, like how in the 60s in TNC it was like the Beatles, but they were German. Now you're gonna see a lot of 80s bands. Press V to use the weapon wheel, or use weapon, or when you have additional handguns or heavy weapons in your inventory, press wheel up, wheel down to toggle weapons within the same slots. And one sad note is...
Jess?
Do I look scared to you?
It's okay, Jess. I get scared sometimes too.
Well, I never get scared, and that's that.
One sad note about this game is that unlike the BJ games, you do not... fucking die. You cannot dual wield all guns. When your sister's health reaches 0, she will enter a down state and begin to bleed out. When that happens, you will be notified your sister is in urgent need of help. You need to get to her as quickly as possible and revive her before she dies, or one of your shared lives will be spent. When your shared lives are over, on the right-hand edge of the screen, you see a picture of Jess, and there's 3 hearts. There's 2 empty right now. I only have 1 shared life.
Here they come, Jess.
Bring them on, sis.
Position! Jawohl! Wechsle die Position!
Standard keypad. Standard keypad. Oh yeah. One other thing is that because this is a co-op game, even in single player, things are live. There aren't really pauses in this game. Oh, oops. Ah, what'd I do? Uh-oh. Oops. I managed to click OBS from the bottom of this window. Okay.
Keep it up, Six. You're a goddamn champ.
Die andere Mann in Position!
Now,
Looks like we need a code for these doors.
Let's see if we can find it.
oh, sad. What was I gonna say? What? Because this is kind of just a mess around game for me, I don't think I might not play it like completely legitimately.
We can decrypt this.
Unfortunately, unlike Saints Row, where by the time you get to the end game, there's a lot of, I mean, you basically have all the skills that you would want. Unfortunately, the, oops. Like, okay, so you have a whole bunch of different skills, and there's a lot of leveling up. And over here, you have money that upgrades your weapons, and you have gold bars, which you don't really need at all. And then here you have ability points. And by like you have most of the stuff you don't really need, but dual wielding and explosive damage. And especially this one, this is like the most important ability, I think. The most important end game ability is that you get your cloak operates a whole lot better, but you don't get it until level 45, which is like the whole fucking end of the game. So unfortunately, the problem is trying to get enough, like, and trying to level up to 45, which is basically impossible before you beat the game. So I may fuck around and cheat a little bit if I feel like it. Yeah, see, this is the best armor. Come on, this is boss. Oh yeah, and I could I want to change the one for Jess. Actually, I can't remember if I can change the one for Jess. Okay, and the is like I said, you get better stuff. Like these are I can't remember if they were pre-order or if they were DLC or what, but they're like you start off, it gives you and your sister 50 health, or give yourself your sister full health or full armor or quad damage. Oh, maybe okay, maybe that's what I was looking for. Man, I saw someone play this game the other day, and I could have sworn that this was the Fallout, like the vault, the vault suit, which yeah, made sense at the time because these are both Bethesda games, and I was like, oh, there's a vault suit that I never knew about, and it's the Swedish flag. Okay, whatever. Stop fucking around. And yeah, in case you didn't know, You can't, as far as I know, you can't do it in New Order, but in TNC, in this one, you can shoot alarms.
Whoa, what the hell could that be?
It just tells you about the money, and these are loot boxes. You don't have to pay for them, but they are loot boxes. Door code, decode, 8431.
Found the code, Jess.
These Nazi assholes did not expect the Blazkowicz sisters.
Totally, dude.
Hier spricht General Winkler.
And one thing that will become super useful if you know about it is that once you have Crush, you can slam into boxes and they will immediately break. But until you get that, you just have to like sit here.
On a fucking Zeppelin, dude.
I wish Daddy could see us now.
You just kind of have to hack at it with your melee weapon until it breaks. And see, okay, look, with level 1 cloak, your cloak decrease. If you look on the right hand side, your cloak decreases super fast, and it does it whether or not you're standing still. Upgrades for the cloak, I mean, it slows down, and then if you stay still, you do not decrease cloak, which is super handy. You do not see me, I guess? I mean, I guess it was good that he didn't see me because I gotta get used to which gun is on which button again. Press C to activate cloak. Or mouse 4. And for loot boxes, they do, or technically, I guess it's not respawn, but every time you load the game, they close again so you can get more stuff. But there are certain types of boxes in the game that you can that have like a lot of loot that you can only use once. And I know this is a Wolfenstein game, and you can't, or like, most people are just gonna go guns blazing through the whole thing no matter what. But I really like the stealth aspect of Wolfenstein games, like trying to be stealthy for as long as possible before you get caught and then go guns blazing. And I like the fact that it definitely, especially this game with the cloak system, that it allows for you to do a lot of stealth stuff. I love stealth games, so this combining Wolfenstein gunplay with stealth was like the shit for me. I played this game so much when it first well, I shouldn't say when it first came out. When I first got my new computer and could actually play it, I played it for a long time.
How do you like this?
And also another cloak upgrade is that if you do a melee kill while you're cloaked, you get full cloak back. So, and these are all stuff that you get like you have to wait until you like level up way later in the game. And I've played this game enough where I don't like waiting. I just want the skills right now so I can play the game like that, you know? Oops. Like, at one point, I figured out how to cheat to max level, but I can't actually remember how. Like, I know I can just run cheat engine and just like look at the number, but I can't. I do not actually remember how to upgrade or how to cheat my level. Huh. No, I'm gonna look that up. I wonder if I had like, where's cheat engine? Okay, well, there's max infinite skill points. What are player commands? Don't want that. Damage scale, don't want that. Double jump height would be pretty cool, but, hmm. Maybe this is the wrong script. Mine. Well, okay, what does that mean? Oh, XP. Okay. Okay, so at one point I must have found XP. So where was that? Hmm. Well, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't say, it doesn't give me a number, so I'm not sure how I found it in the first place. Interesting. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. I'm not gonna sit here and fuck around with cheat engine. And one nice thing about
Time for a stealthy approach.
the like when you're doing single player games, obviously this was supposed to be you know, mostly co-op, but they smartly designed it so that if you're trying to stealth around, the enemy AI won't see your sister even if she's uncloaked. They just won't pay attention to it, so they allow you a little bit of leeway in messing around. Oh, oops. I like that animation. How do you have no ammo? Okay, first upgrade. Health is very cheap. It only costs 1 and then 3. So they want you to upgrade health as soon as possible. Oh yeah, and one of the other things is that with the power suit, unlike Wolf TNC, where you get the stilts, you actually get a real double jump in this game, which is nice. And unlike TNC, when you have, like, instead of choosing one ability, they just give you all of them, you know? You get the cloak, and you get double jump, and you get charge. Oh, you don't get charge yet. Like, that, one of those boxes is a charge box. You need the charge skill to do that, but you get double jump, and you select cloak or charge. Okay, this is one of those boxes where you only unlock once per save file. But anyways, you choose charge or cloak at the beginning when you first start a game, like you saw me do, but you unlock the other ability with your when you level up, or eventually when you level up. So you will have all three by the time, like, you're, I don't know, probably a quarter way through the game. The one problem with the co-op is that these doors need both you and your sister to open, and sometimes the AI will get a little stuck, and it takes a while for her to show up. It's more of a problem for speedrunners because they're jumping around so far, like, so fast that the AI has trouble keeping up, but it's not as bad if you're just playing it solo. Casually, I should say. And here is the upgrade area. It takes a lot of money to upgrade. Usually there's one path that you look down here and it gives you stats, and usually it's pretty obvious, you know, which one will have the most DPS at the end. So, like, the first upgrade path is usually pretty obvious if you just look. But sometimes, like, for, which one? For, like, your assault rifle, the receiver may not have, like, the heavy receiver has a lot, but the semi-auto receiver also has penetration, so it'll go through armor. So sometimes DPS isn't all that matters. Like, right now, the auto receiver, it just, like, it gives you more DPS because it shoots really fucking fast, but if you want to keep, like, semi-auto, then you have to go with the heavy receiver, which has less DPS, but it's not it's not going through all your fucking bullets really fast, you know. And also, you gotta wait because, you know, unlock at level 15 and stuff like that. So, and even though it gives you the option at the beginning, you can always switch out what kind of weapon you want. So if you get tired of the hatchet animations after a couple hours, you could switch it up. And here's our first extra life. See, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta wait. And here is our first look at Paris. We will be entering each of these towers eventually. Maybe,
These
if I
mini
keep going
computers
on
are
with
way
this.
cool. Bet there's something interesting on it.
If there's a Nazi commander, that when the alarm is triggered, enemy reinforcements will be of a higher level. All reinforcements entering combat after the commander has been killed will return to normal level. And dual wielding, you can only dual wield pistols and the machine pistols, unfortunately. So, unlike BJ, who could just dual wield everything. And we need 3 ability points to do dual wield.
Alles in Ordnung, Kamerad? Was? Verstärkung! Suche eine Fensterkamera!
Now, for the upgrade system, or the ammo system, you have these boxes, and sometimes, depending on what weapon you're holding at the time, you will get ammo for that specific weapon, but not all the time. I'm not exactly sure how it decides when to do that and when it chooses not to, but it is... sometimes, if you're super low on ammo, it's worth trying to influence it, but don't get your hopes up.
Whoa, that was so fucking awesome! I'm taking out that Nazi sis! Show them what you got, sis!
Thank you, Jess!
This Nazi douchebag is tough!
Okay, I'm good now. Let me at him. You are getting a crap load of story material here for a book, so...
Yeah. I just hope I get the time to write it all down.
Hier spricht General Winkler. Die Mädchen werden langsam wirklich lästig. Haltet sie auf, bevor ich es selbst machen muss. Winkler, Ende.
Ist der Adler aus Berlin heute an Bord? General Winkler? Ja, wieso? Ich will ihn fragen, ob ich morgen frei bekomme, um auf die Hochzeit...
Okay, now we finally got throwing weapons. I mean... Whoa, what just happened? Oh. Okay, for some reason... This is not locking my cursor to the window. So, even though... I wonder if there's something fucked up with Special K going on. Window management. Prevent always on top of that shit. Normal game behavior. Keep inside window. Let's try that. And this is kind of a tease. You don't get okay, like once we're in the city, we want to blitz to Brother 1 to get the laser craft work so we can open these, but we can't right now. So it's just sitting here. And eventually, another upgrade is that it increases the distance between from how far you are to needing to pick up throwable weapons again, so they're a lot more reusable. See, there's all these upgrades, but it's just like, just skip the bullshit and just I want these abilities now.
You went hunting with Dad. What did you talk about?
Ain't telling, so why don't you go hunting with him yourself sometime?
I only hunt Nazis, yes, not animals.
Hey, I'll be there soon, sis.
Hey, found a mini computer here. Maybe we could learn something from it.
Why is it? What's going on here? Okay, actually, hang on. I need to close the window. The sun has passed my window, so now it's cold again. Ooh, maybe this is a good time to try my be right back thing. Hello? Looks like it worked. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Sorry, one more thing. I wanted to back off. I want to back off on the bitrate a little bit. Just because I tried to load it up on my phone real quick to see how things were, and it kept on buffering, so I think I had it up too high. Hopefully I can actually adjust bitrate in midstream, otherwise changing it, I will have no idea if changing it worked. Grenades, hey! Ooh, spooky. Nothing. Eventually, you will be able to get upgrades for the assault rifle and the shotgun that have flashlights, so you don't always have to use your pistol. But we're not there yet. And that is also a tease for another gun that we get later.
Hey, found a mini computer here. Maybe we can build
Enemy barriers. Some enemies have barriers, basically armor, and some weapons are hard checks against armor. You need heavy armor. If you have soft barriers, the one on the left, it's usually like machine guns and stuff. And if you have the one on the right, usually you want like the laser craft work. That's like if you have souped up laser craft work, that's usually the best gun, basically, and that'll eat through like all the stuff with armor. I can't remember. Does this game have lean? Lean to cover my left alt. Ah, okay. Yeah, hold down left alt and then press A or D.
We are way out of our league here, so...
Sowas habe ich noch nie gesehen.
Mach die...
Nope, not that one. Oh, that was a bad time to reload. Okay, good. Oh, somebody made it lucky. Oh, ew. Okay. They were not lucky. Okay. Now we're going to...
Badass and inspirational, Jess.
Easy peasy.
Taking care of this one.
Eine Schusslinie! Weg da! Ja! Suche eine bessere Position! Lade nach! Ich wechsle meine Position! Geh aus meiner Schusslinie!
Take out this Nazi.
Ich habe Verstärkung angefordert! Abgelehnt, Kommandant. Es sind keine Soldaten mehr verfügbar. Hey, ich wechsle die Position!
I'm going for the Nazi commander, so.
Greife von der Seite ab!
Berlin wird bald einen Angriff auf mich starten. Wir müssen vorbereitet sein. Jeder, der mir treu ergeben bleibt, wird seinen gerechten Lohn erhalten. Wenn die Zeit...
I know you will be shocked to discover who General Lothar is later.
Wait, what the heck?
How you holding up, Jess?
Fine as cream gravy.
Oh, they have this little thing here, except like there's nothing here.
Heads up, girls. Just got intel on the general. He's apparently trying out a new range of Nazi power suits, so be careful. All right?
Sure thing, Abby.
Well, we can't have anyone else wearing a power suit, can't we? I think I'm just gonna hold off until dual wield. Heavy weapons is also good, but I don't really need it right now. It's been long enough, I don't actually remember the most optimum strats on this one. It's not a game that is overly punishing on normals, so I'm not particularly worried about it.
Der Terrorist ist hier! Ihr habt es also in mein Nest geschafft, ihr kleinen Vögelchen. Willkommen! Ich bin General Winkler, der Adler aus Berlin. Seid ihr bereit zu sterben?
All right, time to send a message to the Nazis.
Let's kick this general's ass. He's uncloaked when he's hit.
Ich werde euch eure kleinen Flügelchen ausreißen und an eure Knochen nagen.
I believe in you, sis.
Hell yeah, dude.
Paris gehört dem Reich!
Watch out for the super lasers.
Yeah, we don't get super lasers, sadly.
Kill this asshole.
Whoa!
Right. Let's shoot some Nazis. Shot.
Na gut, dann komm mal her!
Great, Soph. You got it.
Is he outside already? Okay, once he gets hurt enough, he's supposed to come out here. Where'd he go? Where you at, bud?
Keep it up, sis. Why, thank you.
Did I break the game already?
Bleeding like a stuck pig here, Soph. Thanks, sis. We did it, Soph! Holy shit! Stop! Can we make it? How the fuck should I know?
They are definitely BJ's kids.
Grace. I'm sleeping over.
Cool.
Children, can you give us a moment?
Children. Hey, what's that, Abby?
A listening device.
Looks like something out of Arthur and Kenneth. You built this thing?
Yep. Who are Arthur and Kenneth?
You're telling me you haven't read The Covert Adventures of Arthur Pennington and Kenneth Van Holzhauser? Man, what rock have you been living under? Here, take it.
No time for reading fiction.
So Arthur and Kenneth are super spies, right? And they go on
Now, shut up, shut up. Listen.
Even if they didn't say anything. It's been that way before, but never like
This. No phone calls, no letters. And I searched everywhere. He just vanished.
Well, my agents informed me that he left the country under a false identity about 4 weeks ago. But after that, the trail went cold. Anya, did you notice anything peculiar about his demeanor lately?
No. I don't know. Depression, maybe. Sometimes he doesn't talk for a day. Just like in the asylum. You know how he is. Always brooding.
Yeah.
I can't go after him, Grace. I have to stay here and watch over my girls. You are the head of the FBI. Isn't there anything you can do?
Listen, trust me, if there was anything any of the agencies could do, girl, you know I would be all over that shit. You know what the bottom line is? He doesn't want to be found, Anya. And if BJ fucking Blazkowicz doesn't want to be found, there is nothing and no one on God's green earth that's gonna find his ass. Yeah. Yeah. It's fucked.
Screw this.
They won't look for him. No one ever does anything.
Losers we gotta do something.
What would Arthur and Kenneth do?
They're characters in a book, Jess.
I know that, asshole. I'm thinking out loud.
I'm getting something from upstairs.
There's nothing up there.
Or is there?
Whoa.
Wow. None of you knew this was here?
Negative.
What the hell is this place?
Check this out. That's Seth's handwriting.
Who's this? Codename Blackbird. Paris Catacombs.
There you have it. That's your lead. He's in Paris.
You know, if we say something, they aren't gonna do jack shit.
Well, I guess it's just up to us then.
I say, what time is it?
I think it's time for Arthur and Kenneth to balustrate this sticky wicket.
Fuck yeah!
You guys are weird.
Abby, super special. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
We're going to the hamburger bar, Mother.
Abby, get back here right fucking now.
You're breaking up.
Abby!
Let me show you something.
Whoa. Where'd you get these power suits?
Made them. All the Nazi generals have these nowadays, so you will need it.
Holy fucking shit. You're pretty awesome, Abby.
I just finished one of Seth's projects. It was his dying wish.
Aww.
I have more things I'm working on in the cargo hold.
No wonder Grace wants you to join her advanced research division.
Maybe she'll send you to juvie instead. Sounded pretty mad you stole a ride.
You think she cares what her mother thinks?
I don't care what anyone thinks.
Are you Blackbird?
And who might you girls be?
Yeah, I'll have to look into it later, but I thought there was a way to change your sister's armor. That blue is just kind of crappy. It looks bad.
I do not want to do that shit again. Let's do or die, sis. Just like Daddy told us.
Good job, girls. General Winkler is out of the picture. Now come back to the catacombs. Juju wants to talk to you.
Marge that.
Congratulations, girls! General Winkler is dead. You really were born to kill Nazis, hmm? Well, you are the daughters of the man who killed Hitler, so it shouldn't be a surprise, I guess. This is a big step for the resistance. Come back to me, Jacques, so we can make plans for our next move. Juju out.
So, yes, you heard correctly. In between Wolfenstein, the New Colossus, and Youngblood, BJ does kill Hitler, and we have been... Just a minor accident. We have all been waiting for so long for Wolfenstein 3, but who knows if we will ever see it. After this game came out, Well, the response wasn't great compared to after New Colossus. And then Machine Games immediately went to work on their Indiana Jones game for the next 5 years or whatever. So we do not know what they are doing afterwards, but we are not fans of Wolfenstein games are not holding out hope on it being Wolfenstein 3. And people seem to be even less optimistic about it given current, let's call it, political climate. Okay, how'd I just do that? Okay, no, I think the gold looks cool, and it separates her from me. But, why can't... Okay, I just clicked that one. Yes, yes. Apparently I cannot give Jess that suit for some reason. I can give her one of these. I guess I have to buy it and then give it to her? That's kind of stupid, but whatever. I guess I can only give her ones that I own. And there's more reason to cheat some money in, just so I can buy a bunch of shit. That one's kind of cool. Whatever. She can have mine. Actually, can I get a receiver on my machine gun yet? How about a scope? I think I'm pretty broke though, so probably not. Oh, yeah, okay. And unfortunately, that killing these guys with melee weapons is another upgrade, I believe. Muscle. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Silent takedowns on Super Soldaten. Yes. Super kinetic throw. Melee weapons extreme force. Extra damage. Hatchet is supreme powerful and will kill most organics in one hit. Okay. But if we want to do stealth.
Mr. Nazi ass goodbye!
See, and if you have the knife, she'll like stab up his torso like 5 times. So it's a bit of a different take.
on my way, Soph.
Juju unknown. Who could it be? Whoa! Whoops. Okay. That was actually unexpected.
Nazi douchebag is toast. Need to shut down that super soldier. Gotta take out this Nazi.
Oh, hello. Of course, it would help if I hit it. And just like they said, these Nazi douchebags are toast.
Sounds like they've started evacuating citizens.
It's the Paris uprising. Nazis are getting scared out of their pants.
Online keypads are connected to the Nazi security network and need a generated code to unlock. Have your sister use the code generator nearby to generate the code. Okay, so I have to sit at the code and then because the AI will automatically go and find it. And we will pick that up later once we can do that. Another skill that I have to get.
Need a code. Maybe check that guard booth?
One code coming up.
3278. Uh-oh.
Hey, I see something really cool over here.
Occasionally the AI will point out stuff, but sometimes it is something like we already picked up, or we can't get any more health, or lives, I mean. And, okay, so I'm not going to read all these, but there's an overarching story that, for some reason, like, it's not really global warming, but there is something going on with the weather system in the world that is it's nearing apocalyptic levels, and you don't really deal with it in this game, but it's something in the background.
This fucker's going down.
Killing it, sis! Fucking it!
Okay, I'm shooting down the drone. Taking care of this one.
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, because we're getting into the 80s, sometimes there will be horror movies and such in part of the media that you can collect.
I gotta kill this asshole.
Oh, come on. I know you can make that, Jess. Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted you to do. Jess, no, 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 Come on, don't do this to me. Ah.
You hear the sirens too, Soph?
They're probably empty in the streets. I hope they don't go after any civilians.
Uh-oh, looks like we got a possible ban evader. What's going on here?
Dude, look at this place. Totally deserted.
It's like the end of the world or something.
Padlocks. Shoot a padlock or break it open with a melee.
I'm seeing something really cool over here.
Oh yeah? What? I don't see anything. You get your eyes checked. Tag enemies. Press none while looking at an enemy to tag it. This tag will also be visible to your sister. You can only tag one enemy at a time. While tagging an enemy in single player mode, your sister will consider that enemy more important. Oh, no, wait, what's the button for dual? Dual wield X, okay. How'd you even get up here? And these require a code. The codes usually are found on floppy disks or occasionally just like memos that you can find.
Depuis l'attaque du Hindenburg par les États-Unis en 1937, les nazis ont largement amélioré la résistance de leurs
The
éplats.
United States attack against Hindenburg in 1937.
Pourrait les détruire. Ils ont rationalisé l'espace à bord des éplats et même construit une piscine dans l'Uferhain.
That's a big dog. Now see, this is one of those things where once you get the laser craft work, you just like dump as much, as many upgrades as you possibly can, as fast as you can into it. So then you can take those kind of guys down really fast.
Haben Sie das Zeug dazu, den Kampf gemeinsam mit ihnen zu führen?
I see something really cool over
Besuchen Sie
here.
noch heute Ihre örtliche
The storage room underneath the Riverside train station has been cleared out. We put a supply character. A secured room with a super secure electronic lock, so there's no chance of anyone getting inside. And there's no key. Okay. And eventually, this is once you get all the, like the pick up and store heavy weapon upgrades. This is one of the things that you can pick up.
Fuck yeah, Jess, you're slaying it.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Klar, verstanden.
Wechsle Position!
Oh, I'm getting shot from the back.
Keine Munition!
Thanks, dude.
Abgelehnt, Kommandant. Es sind keine Soldaten mehr verfügbar.
I actually forgot there was a slide. And unfortunately, they do hide things in storefronts every once in a while. Often, you're not even going to know about it until, like, you know about it. But they're there. No. Oops. Oh well. I guess pause the VOD and go back and read it. Whoops. Damn it.
Abfrage abgelehnt, Kommandant. Keine weiteren Soldaten verfügbar.
Whoops. Now, in case you were wondering how he was able to fire so much faster than me, I mean, one, I do need to upgrade my shotgun in order to fire faster, but there's also a heavy weapon version of the shotgun that it's like a chain gun shotgun. Enemy tiers. Enemies are divided into different tiers based on difficulty. Roman numeral in the enemy's nameplate shows you what tier they belong to. Higher tier usually wear additional armor and weapons deal more damage. So this was a pretty controversial, I shouldn't say controversial, it was a pretty hated thing upon initial release. The enemies were, like, the tiers were just way overtuned. And you would, on higher levels, you just wouldn't do much damage to them at all once you got past a certain level. And people really, pretty deservedly did not like it. In future patches, they would eventually turn down how bad the extra armor and stuff is. But even so, I'm not gonna lie, I actually run a down-patched version of this game with a tweaker that enables a little thing that changes the damage scaling, how much damage you do against enemies, and I have that turned up a notch just because I mean, it matters less in these early levels, and we probably won't scale to like at the end game levels, so it wouldn't
Hey,
be
here's something to
that big of a deal. But
read.
if like all those skills that are in the 40s and stuff, you basically have to grind out the end game and run levels over and over to hit those levels. And when you're in the 40s, those guys still do and take a fuck ton of damage, and it's less fun than it could be.
Keep going, Soph. Slaughter those pigs.
And if you hadn't noticed, there are a fuck ton of collectibles in this game. In addition to wandering around and picking up $1 at a time, there's just collectibles all over the place.
Kann sie nicht sehen. Aber sucht weiter.
How did that, like, do no damage to that guy? Oh, I can't do that yet, can I? Fuck. Is that really an ability? No knock. That's also like you're gonna get knocked down a lot in this game, so eventually that's something you gotta prioritize. Especially again at the higher levels when they do a shit ton of damage, and you're like the big guys will knock you over constantly, and you just get like stun locked. You see, all of these are good. I don't remember the stomp being an ability though. Hmm.
Heading to your position now, so.
Okay, I feel like I'm missing something. Aren't you just... I'm pretty sure it's not a grenade thing. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. Weird. I just went through the whole thing and I didn't see any... Weird. Oh, okay. Press left shift while jumping to perform a slam attack. Okay. So I do need that. I cannot afford that, but I do need it. Okay. Oh, okay. One good thing about this game is that because it wants you to grind out stuff, there's a map and you can there's like fast travel points and you can come back to these places. Yeah. Connected through a network of metro stations, allow you to travel across the city in relative safety. Once a station is unlocked, you can travel there together with your sister from any other metro station. So, Right now, it's just to the base. But that's okay. That's where we need to go anyways. I said I was only going to play this for like a half hour, an hour and tops, but it's already been an hour and a half.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
A treat for you.
Oh my god.
The wine is excellent avec le chocolat. Cigarette?
When in Paris, I guess? Don't smoke, kids.
No. You should pull it down into your lungs like this. Now you.
She's smoking it like a joint.
If it wasn't for the war, you beautiful girls could be having the time of your life. You should indulge in every moment.
Ladies, I decrypted fragments of stolen Nazi intel on the computer. Witness reports from Nazis who survived the encounter with Captain Blazkowicz. Piecing together the fragmented information, I deduced that he was looking for a place called Lab X.
That's where he must be then. Let's go.
Hold on, Jess. Only a privileged few know where Lab X is.
Sit down, asswipe. Shove it.
You know German?
Oh, we know enough.
Abby.
We intercepted a transmission with General Lothar Brandt. Listen.
Haben mich diese Idioten in Berlin auf Labor X verbannt. Die Brüder. In ihnen befindet sich jeweils ein Hauptcomputer, abgeschirmt vom stadtweiten elektronischen Netzwerk. Alle Informationen zu Labor X aufgeteilt auf die Brüder. Ich will das.
That's what we got.
May I have? General Lothar built the brothers to subdue and control Paris. An Uber commandant in each tower guards the keys to the main computers. If we take control over them, we can unlock the entrance to Lab X and find your father.
Break into the towers, kill the Uber commandant, steal their keys, open the main computers, and Bob's your uncle.
My uncle's name was Hubert, and he was killed by the Nazis.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's an expression Arthur and Kenneth use. That
I was only joking. Of course, I know the expression about Uncle Bob.
Wow. It's for me. Thank you.
Soph, I fear the brothers may be out of your depth. You have to train before you even dare to approach the towers. Good luck. And let me know if you need any more cigarettes. Okay, girls? Du bon travail, Abby.
Such a cool dame.
Do you think we're missing something?
Like what?
Like the snake in the grass.
Can't you just enjoy life for a second, Jess?
Well, I'm not gonna say she's right, but I'm not gonna say she's right. Catacombs. This is the base of operation. Can fast travel back to the catacombs. When not in... Okay, actually, this is important. When not engaged in combat, you can fast travel back to the catacombs. Press and hold E to send a travel request to the sister. That means you, like, you don't have to be near a map to do it if you're just out and about. If you just hold down E, you'll automatically teleport back to the catacombs. Which is, if you need to get back to it, like... Oops, that's not what I wanted. So like if you're out in an area and you wanna...
Under 50-talet, när nazisterna fortfarande var en global makt, så släppte ett företag vid namn Klasse Spielzug från de amerikanska territorierna en serie leksaker som inkluderade allt från actionfigurer och tecknade serier till dataspel. Elite Hans var deras mest populära karaktär.
Return to Castle
Han är en
Wolfstone.
erfaren nazisoldat som alltid kämpar mot
Rumor has it the last
principerna
copies of that game were buried in a desert somewhere. Okay. Anyways, so like, if you are out and about, just like going around collecting stuff, and you need to like hop areas, that it's pretty easy. You just hold E
Close. I have a deep respect for bighorns.
and teleport back here, and then go to the map and move on to the next area.
Howdy, y'all.
When I worked as a graphic designer for the Gestapo, I heard stories about General Lothard's wife. They say she took part in many of his atrocities. Ugh. Monsters are nothing without enablers, eh? Some people say they're offended by my paintings. Bollocks. If so, they haven't learned a thing from all this Nazi business.
Now, we're gonna go around and collect all the stuff and talk to people and get some side quests. But like I said before, we are gonna hit Brother 1 right now, or not right now, but like as soon as we get back out there. Yeah, see, we're definitely moving into the 80s. This is actually a pretty cool room, not gonna lie. Definitely be smoking weed in there.
Mes amis. Hello.
You girls are feisty, but I do not think that you...
I remember her saying, "I forgive you." She was perfect. I tried to be like that, but I know sometimes I failed her. Why couldn't she see there was no other way? Why did she have to fight back like she did?
You are prepared for what is to come. You need to practice.
How old is this place, man?
Someone said it's from the early 19th century or some such.
So a little bit of foreshadowing in these notes. And some free lives if you need it. In-world markers. Press Tab or J to open your journal and set a mission to active to see in-world objective markers. And also on the mini-map you'll see there are exclamation marks. Eventually, once... See, this is another thing that takes for fucking ever to get. Is eventually there... secret collector is that it will eventually show the secrets, like all these collectibles on your mini-map. But, you know, it takes forever to level that up.
My cousin died in flooding in South. Very sad.
After I finish this stream, I may just spend a while fucking around on Cheat Engine, getting some levels.
What?
Hey, Abby. Abby's the best. We love you, Abby.
And I think you'll find your dad.
Oops. Anniversary on the terrorist leader Caroline Becker's death. Any man observed on June 25th.
Okay.
Pink Mist. That's not Purple Rain. The most hated movie in Nazi-controlled Europe. Monitor Lizard. Well, that's certainly a name.
Bonjour. Hey,
No. America, the New World Order.
Can I please speak to you? My friend Marianne has been captured and taken to the hospital in Little Berlin. We have information that they are going to brainwash her and turn her into a Nazi propaganda robot. Allez, we can't let those bastards do this! Hop, 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 on y va!
Everyone is talking about the weather. Why did they care when there are Nazis everywhere?
Yeah, see. There are hints here and there about it, but...
Give me a minute, please. This is very important.
What you got for me?
After General Lothar was gone from power, we managed to set up a secret resistance outpost near political detention area 4. It has fallen silent recently. Your sisters, please, go there. Investigate reason of silence. Пожалуйста. Я прошу вас.
Sure. Why not?
Hey, I need to speak to you.
Brother 1, 2, 3, and... Interesting.
Les filles. Oh, we have a big problem on our hands. The Nazis are trying to poison our water supply and clean air using large machines. Many are already getting sick from the poison. Find the machines in the underground beneath Victory Boulevard. Vous savez où ça se trouve? And destroy them. Before we all die. D'accord?
Okay, I think that's it. Oh. Okay. I think I collected it too fast. Okay, maybe that time I finished.
Wish Set was here. Someone who understood my way of thinking. Even though he was wrong sometimes.
The Old Blood. Mick Gordon. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours now, so I am going to call the stream for now and probably just sit around and fuck around with Cheat Engine for a little while. Thank you for watching, and you know, I may actually return to this tomorrow and see how I like it. I am enjoying it again, but we've obviously been taking it pretty slow because it's the intro, and I've just been wandering around and explaining stuff and picking up a lot of collectibles. But okay, well, have a good day.